Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Shazila binti Lihan and my matric number is 188341.
My name is Wan Azrin Nadira binti Abdul Aziz. My matric number is 187524.
My name is Nur Marini Eliani binti Abdul Rahim. My matric number is 186748.
So today we are going to discuss about the possible interpretation for each theme that we have already jotted down in the template, taking into the consideration about the psychological and culture. First of all, I want to share about dream theme that I've already write in the template, which the first dream theme is new moon, that it symbolizes of new beginnings and a fresh start. For example, I think that as a person, if they have failed in his life, and he wants to
achieve start a beginning,
yes,
a new beginning.
He wants to start a new beginning. So I think that there's always have room for improvement for him.
Yeah.
So a new moon symbolizes the fresh start of a person who wants to improve himself in his life, and he wants to start a new beginning because maybe he already regret for what he had already done in his past. So maybe he can work for the best future for him. The second dream theme is star, which it show brightness and knowledge. I think that stars symbolize knowledge because whether we are children or an adult, we must achieve knowledge in our life because knowledge is very important, and the brightness itself show the important part of the star, which the brightness show the importance of knowledge. Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, the third. I think that maybe you guys have your own opinion. So how about you, Azrin?
My dream theme is a very actually a dream theme is what dream, as we know, it's playing in our minds when we are asleep. So it can give us either inspiration or desperation
Or nightmares?
or a nightmares, actually, based on what the theme, the dream show itself.
Okay.
So my theme is about demons. When we actually know demons was a very evil things that show that the dream theme can become a nightmare to us. And then what the demons want to portray us in the dream is it's maybe because of our depressed emotion, because when we are stressed and we fell asleep, and of course our minds are logically interact with the dreams, and it was portraying something that maybe it want us to feel that we are stressed, and we should avoid the stress and overcome it with a proper way. Other than that, I think something like animals that portray us a psychic of nature and survival. When animals is somehow related to us, they are surrounding us, so it is important for to be connected with the nature. And us as an animal too, we are human but we are categorized as animals. We are in contact with them, with the natures, and also the dream team can actually tell us that we and nature are interconnected and cannot be separated.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
So, what kind of animal that you like the most?
For me, animals, of course, we like the most cute kind of cutie little baby, like cats, someone that can be loved, that can be soft touch like their fur, right?
Yeah.
So I like cat the most because very cute little things.
So when you play with the cats, do you feel inspired by the connection between the cat and the nature? I mean, how they survive in their nature.
Of course, because stray cats actually, when we see them, they are very tiny little skinny creatures that they can't find their own food, and that is our obligation as a human to give them food, because we are not the one who in charge of needing the food, right? So that is the interconnection between the nature that actually the dream team can portray to us. So I think there is more dream team. What about you, Marini?
Okay, about my dream team that I have list is a baby dream. As we know that baby is a young innocent newborn. It means that our new aspect or immature characteristic are still developing and maturing. And then it symbolizes that if you dream about a baby, you feel that a part of you in your life is being neglected. Like you need to be loved and need to be cared by yourself. If you dream about baby dying, it means that your immature characteristic, your babyish characteristic is gone, and your matured characteristic is developing.
Yeah.
Okay, other than that, it's about zombie dreams. As we know that zombie are such a scary, they always,
Creatures.
yes, creatures. They always go for human, eat their
brains.
Yeah,
So
dream.
I can see that they have no goals in their life. They always catch for humans. They are emotionless. So in human, we represent that as someone who is lonely and alone, that do not have friends.
An introvert lah.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay. So it feels that someone is feeling dying inside and feel left out of reality. Okay. So, do we have any other dreams?
So I think what dream is almost about is somehow dreams can give us inspiration.
Yes.
So I think most of us will dream something that give her or him an inspiration to their life. So what are your dreams that are very significant to your life that the dream team had portrayed to you?
Do you want to know about the symbol or
Just the symbol.
just the symbol? Okay. For me, in my life, the most significant symbol is rainbow.
Rainbow. Yeah.
Because which idioms that tell about rainbow? After heavy rain, there's silver lining, right?
Yeah.
But okay, it's okay. For me, rainbow show after hardship, there's always ease. Because after we fail or after we have gone through a lot of hardship, because as a student we have a lot of assignment or any other commitment that we have to do, whether we really committed to it or we are forced to do it. So after hardship, there's always an ease. So after we have gone through all of the trouble and we have done all the work that we have to do, and there's always time for us to relax and spend our time with our family or spend the time for ourselves. And after that, there's always, after we have put a lot of effort in our assignment, so there's always what you call success. after
The success after it.
Yes.
Basically, for me, my dream team that is most significant in my life is the mountains,
Oh,
because the mountains is portrayed by the mountains is as an obstacle that the successful is showed when we achieve the top of the mountain. When we achieve the top of the mountain, it's portrayed the real successful life that we have undergo the obstacle through climbing the mountains itself. Because through the obstacle, it must be very much hardship that we have to go through to reach the top of the mountain.
yes.
So what about you, Mani?
Okay, as for me, my dream team is about falling. It must be. It seems negative about something bad happens, but I think for falling dreams, if it reminds me of taking a bad risk, means I have to avoid the bad risk and avoid from taking danger way. So I have read in a medical website that if we dream about falling, it shows our level of blood pressure and a level of consciousness.
Okay. Actually, I don't really understand about the falling part. Is it actually you fall from a building or what kind of falling?
It can be either from the building or from the place.
Higher
Higher
place.
place.
Okay.
So most of us basically have their own dream teams that are very significant and useful to their life. So I think that is most of us that we can discuss about dream teams. That's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.